Everybody, well, this time of year is it's prime opportunity for people to be creative together,
Right.
which I think is important all throughout the year. But this time of the year, it's especially a great time. There's lots of opportunity to create gifts and decorations, and just lots of fun for your family to get together and do all kinds of projects together.
So when you create all these different things, Michelle, we have to also present them in the proper way too.
We do, exactly. And I have this love-hate, I know I've talked about this before, love-hate relationship with wrapping paper. You go out and buy these beautiful rolls of paper, and I love a beautifully packaged present. And presentation, I think, is key. But you buy it and then you just kind of crumple it up and throw it away. So we're gonna kind of have some fun with being our own designer with wrapping paper, and you kind of curate your own look for different things, and it's very budget friendly.
Which we like.
And then you can also use these papers in other ways. Instead of just tossing them out, we can use them in other art projects and different ways too, which we'll talk about at the end real quick.
So you can use them more than once.
Yeah, so I think it's great to be able to create your own wrapping papers, and you can do this not just for the Christmas season, but all throughout the year, whether you have birthday parties and different things, because you can really kind of customize things to go with your gift, or just have your own signature look for things, which is, and it's just a great opportunity and an excuse to kind of put some color on some paper.
Which you always say is very therapeutic.
Exactly. So there's different types of papers that work well to create your own wrapping paper, and you can get rolls of paper, and you can get them in a variety of different sizes. You want to get a paper that isn't too thick where it's hard to actually wrap. A lot of times those home improvement papers that you get, they're more construction weight, where you lay them on the flooring to protect from paint and so forth. Those sometimes are too heavy and they're very difficult to wrap and tape up. So you want to work, this is
a little thinner than notebook paper.
Yeah, and this is you can get a whole roll of this for like $6. So a lot of paper, it'll go a long way for you. And this is the paper that you would roll out for like kids' desktops, and you can find it at any art supply store or where they sell kids items. You can also get these smaller rolls, and this paper is a little bit thinner. This is at the home improvement store. It comes in a different width. So if you have a lot of smaller packages, maybe this is a great way for you to start.
Is this like a masking type paper?
So yes, this is what you would put down. And there's a couple of different, there's some that's more in the like tan color. This has this green tint to it, but then you can add some paints and different things and really dress it up. But this also is very inexpensive, and it'll go a long way for you.
Good.
You can also repurpose maybe some of, when you buy glass items at some stores, they'll wrap them up, and some of these papers are almost like a newsprint type of paper.
A little heavier than a tissue.
So you can use these. So fold these up, and then you can kind of add some color and different things, and use these as your wrapping paper
store them away.
as well. Exactly. They work nice for that. So we're going way beyond the newspapers and the comics that they used to use a long time ago. That's right. We're dressing it up a bit. You can also buy larger sheets of drawing paper, and some of these work really nice as well. Some of the different colors, they're getting a little bit heavier kind of weight and a little trickier to wrap on a smaller scale, but these also, you can make these work as well. So look for larger sheets of drawing paper, and that's very manageable for people to work with at home. You can also get those office pads that you would put on the easel. Those are also very inexpensive, and you can get some larger sheets, and this paper works beautifully to create your wrapping paper out of as well.
And a nice canvas too.
Yeah, so you could spread this out and use, and then whatever your work mat, sometimes that's where the real magic happens, the stuff that wasn't expected. But the other thing is, when you go to put your designs and so forth on here, the key is we don't want to take a whole bunch of time to do this. I mean you can, but I like to have if you have like Christmas time, you do have a lot of different presents that you're wrapping up. So I don't want to spend days doing my wrapping paper.
You want to keep it fun,
but I do want to have something kind of cool and fun. So there's lots of really simple design elements that you can do that don't take you very long. I had to create packaging for this weekend holiday, and I just spent, I probably spent 15 minutes and did 3 beautiful sheets about this size to wrap my gifts with.
And you were done.
It didn't take long at all. And what you can do on this paper is, I like to work with just inexpensive, the little acrylic paints work great. And then you can also use crayons, you could use oil pastels, you can use just Sharpie to create some simple designs. And if you go online, Pinterest and,
because they have Sharpies in every color imaginable
Christmas images, you'll get some inspiration on things that you can create.
Okay, so what are we going to play with this?
Just go ahead and start painting. I love to create just kind of a plaid look. Stripes also make for a nice, and you can use a palette knife, we can use our brushes. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. right.
And then you can also, use stamps. I like to create my own because it has a little bit more of an organic feel and look to it. But if you just have some ready-made stamps.
Can I use the gold too?
They work great. Yeah, use them all. Mix it up. You could also wrap your package and have it all blank, and then you could paint on it or color on it after you have it wrapped, and then strategically place your designs in certain places. But these are, I know I've shown these before too, but look you can create your own designs just using some foam and just scraps of wood, and then you can create some nice patterns on there as well, add some color, use different inks. There you go. See, now we'll wrap that up and that'll be right on the top of your package.
Xmas.
Xmas.
Okay.
Well done, well done. But it's really a lot of fun, and like I said, you can tailor this to go with, I kind of made mine go with the gift that I was giving. I did these little creative first aid kits, we'll call them. And then they had a nice emblem on the front of them, so we've got some images of the ones that I did. I made the wrapping kind of go with the gift itself.
Oh, I was going to say, you got the red?
We did these nice little bag full of these really cool art supplies, and then we did paper in this size, this easel board paper. I laid it all out, did some really simple, and again, this just took minutes, and then wrapped them all up, and I had a really nice.
You just have a little layout there. It does not have to be perfect. It actually looks better when it's not perfect.
No, it's better. Yeah, that thing is, again, don't overthink it. You don't have to spend a ton of time on it. Just get your paints out and really, start moving them around, create some simple designs, and you've got a beautiful look for your packaging. And you can be abstract. You can create some fun stamps for those mark makers.
That's a cool idea.
And those, again, that was just a stamp that we made ourselves, just using the foam and the blocks of wood. So you can create a really nice variety of looks, and you'll have some, and it can go throughout the year, not just for the Christmas season. And then when you cut up your pack, after you get your pages or your packages wrapped, you'll have these little pieces left over, and I don't like to throw anything away, so I will save these and we'll use them for future art projects and do collage work and kind of create some layering.
Wrap a couple
you
of
can also
things.
you can also get there's stamps, cutters available, so you can make tags out of all of these. So it's like a hole punch, but they have them in different shapes or a tag shape, so you can make all of the tags that go on your gifts as well. And then nothing goes to waste, and that's what I love. You got to press a little bit harder.
Okay, that's too thin. That's too thin.
It'll create a really nice tag. Put it on your gifts, and you've got just lots of fun looks. Kids have a great time with this as well.
That is really cool. So again, have some fun, get some paper, get some paints, and just have at it.
Very inexpensive.
And very unique
less than $10, and you've got wrapping to last you all throughout the year.
That's a brilliant idea. It is 9:30 right now, and